This is Reddit Alpha's week to shine.
Yep.
So what do you want to? I kind of want to watch the Darth Jar Jar Woody match because I got to see those
that.
Three Musketeers.
Yep. And I mean, both ways we will see Three Musketeers. But how does that work against Siege?
All right, Woody, Darth Jar Jar. Game 1. Let's make sure we get the match preview up. Cool. Darth Jar Jar and Woody. So I'm going to go ahead and put Expo up.
Interesting that he's leading off with Expo. He typically leads off with his Mortar deck.
This could be some mind games, too, because one of the things, when you're someone like Woody and everyone in the Super Magical Cup knows who you are and everyone knows the deck you're playing because you always play the same style each week, then you have to kind of be a little, I don't know what to call it, be a little smarter about your deck choices. So I'll bet you that Darth Jar Jar is expecting Mortar and will be very caught off guard that it's an Expo deck instead.
Yep.
So what do we got for the blue card here? Giant, why not? But you know what? Three Musketeers.
Yep.
Expo Three Musketeers. The matchup that I'm sure we all predicted in the pre-show.
Absolutely, yes. We all always predict all the things.
These are those two archetypes we were talking about. We're going to sweep the whole thing. All right, let's get the watching going, get the game going, and here we are, the money rounds.
Yep.
The winner of all four players we're going to see here have already made $50 each. The winner of this round goes to the finals where they have their chance at $200 or $100. Very valuable. Both open up with the Elixir Collector in the middle.
There ain't no miner to punish that.
If Darth Jar Jar is very observant, he should already know this is the Expo deck because the Mortar deck does not run Elixir Collector.
Yep. We'll see how well researched, and that is something that Woody is really good about, but I don't feel like other participants...
No, it doesn't. Ooh, the Knight. Once again, I've been pretty impressed with Knight, honestly. Like for 3 Elixir, that Knight just absorbed all of the Expo shots and then walked up and swung at it.
Yep. And I wonder, playing the minions into the Ice Wizard, I wonder if that was ideal.
I don't like fireballing the barbs right there just because it opened up a chance for Woody to be like, all right, kind of like when you zap minions and they play miner in front. That was good counter barbs, but because of the 1 second deploy time, even those low health barbs got some attacks in, and I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely, I mean, Darth Jar Jar might just need to be feeling out how his cards interact a little bit more and try to devise a different way to handle barbarians in that particular situation. I think a lot of it was a scramble to try to stop the Expo.
Where does Woody come up with this Elixir, by the way? Because if you look at it, he's already ahead in Elixir.
Yep.
Like, significantly so. They both... Oh, wow. I love the barbs right there in front. I just don't know what he's going to do. Oh, and he arrows the minions.
This is tough. This is really, really tough.
If that giant goes... I mean, the giant... Wow, this is not looking very good for Darth Jar Jar.
This hurts.
He fireballs...
And if you're going to commit the fireball, you might as well have hit them when they were in a clump.
Yeah, he's 3 Elixir now, so he had it a few seconds ago and probably just had to make that decision. That's what we talk about. Woody likes to play cards that force their opponents into mistakes. What do you do when you see Expo Bond? Do you know what he has that, like, oh, right, I see this all the time. I do this, right? Like,
yeah. Oh my god, Woody at an early lead. Double Elixir might change the pace for Darth Jar Jar a little bit.
Haven't seen 3 Musketeers yet.
Yep. But now that we're in Double Elixir, maybe.
Oh no, and the Rocket prevents people, so so now 3 Musketeers can come out because Rocket's out, and there's no fireball, there's no poison in the deck, so these 3 Musketeers can do a lot of damage.
But there's no zap.
And I love the Giant, though, in front, though. The Giant's going to absorb the Expo and let the 3 Musketeers start to go wild. Oh, until the barbs come in. Barbs!
Crazy.
Yeah, pretty good.
If these barbs actually get taken down by the minions, there's actually not very much left on the board that Woody can play, and I think Woody just barely made it out there. I think it didn't look quite as close as it was.
Okay.
I think if those barbarians had been wiped off the board a little bit earlier, I think Woody would have been in a lot of trouble.
Darth Jar Jar, smart to split them because if you keep them together, you are opening yourself up to the terrible Rocket, right?
Yep.
But at this point, I mean, you get the arrows and knock it down. 5 seconds left. I don't think there's anything Darth Jar Jar can do.
Yeah, there it is.
And why not Rocket for fun?
Yep.
Break the Geneva Convention. This Expo deck is nuts, guys. I can't talk about it enough.
It's so consistent.
I play it on the ladder. It's great. It's a great ladder deck. I even beat people. Like, don't be afraid of playing this deck. And if you don't have Ice Wizard, again, try out Archers in the spot. It is a great no legendary deck list. Yeah. I made a video of it on my YouTube channel if you want to go check out the Rumham on YouTube and watch a little video on it. But honestly, I love watching Woody play this deck every week. I think I like it more than the Mortar deck.
I agree.
Game 1. Can Darth Jar Jar tie it up? Now, we saw Darth Jar Jar in the last round go down in Game 1 and then come back to win Games 2 and 3. So maybe Darth Jar Jar is like Clyde, one of those players where learning the matchups, learning the trickery of the opponent can outsmart them. So here we go.
Now he has to play against the mortar, and Darth Jar Jar is going to stick with his Three Musketeers deck.
Yes.
Woody has to swap to the mortar, and we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Woody is very proficient with both decks, but that might change based on what happened earlier because Woody did drop a game. Woody, he has lost before.
He's lost in the first round. There's the one time that Woody played and didn't make the top 4. He got eliminated in the first round. So there are times where you can catch it off guard and maybe pull out a win here. I think what'll be interesting is that I think if Darth Jar Jar had to play that Expo deck again, he would do much better. So the weirdness is that the decks are so different that he might be like, all right, I know what I'm going to do against that Expo deck. But he doesn't play the Expo deck again. He plays a very different... The mortar deck has a very different tempo to it. He might have a hard time learning and winning this game with really only one game of experience against it.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh, sorry, I picked the wrong one. Oops. Their games are right on top of each other.
Here we go.
Boink.
That's it. Three Musketeers in the opening hand. I want to see what happens if you just play it.
And you know what's crazy is it's funny. We had almost all 2-0 rounds except for Darth Jar Jar, who came back from a 1-0 deficit. So we'll see if Darth Jar Jar can keep that up. Right away, now we think about how Expo Tesla is 10 elixir and it's kind of this all-in big thing. I really like Mortar Tombstone because it's only 7 elixir and kind of lets you feel out what the opponent's up to, what they're trying to pull off.
So many skeletons. 5 skeletons is actually such a big deal, and that is a change.
And you know what though? A lot of good shots on that tower, but the single musketeer on Darth Jar Jar's left did more damage than that whole mortar thing. So it shows like mortar can be really good. But one mortar attack is about the same as one musketeer attack, right? Yeah. The problem is a musketeer attack is significantly faster than mortar.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Actually, Darth Jar Jar failed to block the elixir collector, but the barbarians did so much damage that
just cleaned it up right away.
Yeah, only lost the pump.
I like this mortar here on the right because it's actually going to hit the barbarians on the left. Oh, psych. Never mind. It's going to lock onto the much closer giant. That's a great counter because that giant has so much health that mortar's never going to kill it, right? Like, it could live its whole lifetime and not kill that thing.
Yeah. And the giant goes straight for the mortar. One more shot on the tower, but that mortar is now... That's done.
This is a pretty... Oh, the giant fell down. The mini P.E.K.K.A. did do a lot of work there over time. This knight... I really like this knight in Darth Jar Jar's deck. Let's see if he can use the miner here to take advantage of those skeletons coming in. Opts not to. He's going to save... I think Woody wants to save the miner for the elixir collector. I think he knows that the collector is the thing you have to stop. Because Woody doesn't have elixir collector.
He's going to play triple musketeer. You got to do something.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Too long! Waited too long!
Oh no! And
the zap! Oh my god! I get what he was trying to do there, but I think that was a little too greedy.
Oh god! He didn't want the Three Musketeers to get chewed up in deploy time.
Yeah.
But you just needed to commit to a position that was not
I think
ideal.
unfortunately the musketeers are going to walk around the giant. Oh no!
Oh, wow.
The tombstone and the mini P.E.K.K.A.s.
Okay, minion plus knight is a good combination to handle that. Ice Wizard tag it onto the giant, so one of the minions on the side. No, they got splashed.
They get zapped.
Man, Woody's defense is just so key. This giant is getting a lot of swings
Yes,
off,
it is. I mean, that tower's not looking like... I don't know if Woody's going to be able to defend that tower through the rest of the game. There's only 35 seconds left, but it's not hard to deal 300 damage to a tower, and especially if he's committed like this to keep doing the Three Musketeers. And, he doesn't split them up, though.
Oh, no.
Oh!
That really hurts.
And they're locked on, I think. Wow, and I think they're just zappable now. I think a Zappa just takes those out. Yep.
There it is.
Wow, that might be the game right there.
That
I think if he would have split them up, he had a much better shot.
Yep, that
just
really,
a simple
really
split.
hurts.
Woody the Mortar Mauler lives up.
Cleans it up.
Wow. Dominant performance.
Woody just looks unstoppable right now. And I'm really interested to see, so... I don't know if we caught this, and I don't remember what ended up happening, but Clyde got booted.
Clyde lost. I actually looked it up in between matches. Clyde lost, I think, in the first round against another player that we're kind of loosely familiar with. Where's Clyde at?
There he is.
Clyde did King K. King K, who lost to Apex Predator. Actually, Apex Predator beat Matt of Reddit Alpha in round 1, the Rage deck that we remember watching, we were kind of laughing about. Beat King K in round 2, who beat Clyde, and we've seen King K top 8 before. So Apex Predator, and then also beats A-Chan there. So Apex Predator did not have a cakewalk into the top 8.
Yeah. The player that I had identified as the hot player, I mean,